Hello and welcome to another devlog for Peasant Uprise. In this devlog, I'll go over a new feature that I've added, a few UI changes, and we'll end up with a time lapse. So let's jump right into it. If you're new to the channel, Peasant Uprise is a strategy role-playing game where the heroes are simple peasants. The game is currently available on Steam in case you want to add it to your wishlist. The link is available in the description. I've been playing the heck out of Peasant Uprise to uncover and resolve both coding as well as gameplay issues. One of those gameplay problems was that on some levels you would need to backtrack quite a bit if you wanted to bring your peasants back to camp, and then take a hike back again to that location where it's more suitable to continue your adventure. I did have a sense that this was going to be an issue when I was building up the levels, but I didn't quite know how to solve it. But this week I thought about implementing something very typical in games, which is the addition of checkpoints, in a way that once discovered or unlocked, you would be able to travel to it. So somewhere around the middle of the level, there will be a Swayne banner that once discovered, the player will be able to sort of fast travel to that point using the peasant management window. Now, in order to come back to camp, I decided to make it a bit more interesting by implementing the Swayne banner as a facility that the player can construct that will enable this feature. This will allow not only the construction of a new facility, but also being able to leverage some of the advanced resources that the players are working hard to craft. Of course, I didn't make my life any easier by making this a constructible facility, but I like the idea of creating facilities that provide permanent benefits to your rebellion, instead of those that only provide means to craft or gather something else. Let me know in the comments what you think about this new feature. I took the time to make a quick change in the main menu where the social media icons just didn't seem like they belong in this world. So I redesigned it to match the Peasant Uprise theme, and this is how it looks now. While testing in HD, I also caught a few text items that needed to be resized, but the biggest issue for me was having to increase the peasant information box on top of each character in order to be readable for HD monitors. This window provides crucial information, especially in a battle, so it's not something I can do without. However, I decided to implement the option of hiding all these labels. That way, when not needed, the player can hide them and enjoy the full view of the game. As I code and work my day away, I do acknowledge the current crisis. Maybe I've been more productive these days because working on Peasant Uprise makes me forget about everything else that is going on in the world. I hope everyone is staying safe out there and are following medical experts' advice to conduct social distancing, wash hands often, and more importantly to avoid crowds. I for one think this is all a bit surreal despite the many warning signs in the past, but it's encouraging to see how some people have adapted to this crisis in the best way they possibly can. I haven't done much modeling in a while, and I have enjoyed creating the Swayne banner, so I just felt like ending this devlog with a time lapse of the checkpoint creation. With that said, I'll see you in the next update.